Zabra yodura, Zaziga yonguma nyangwe hukuzama mdura. Oh, mera ziga, kutonga kwayo, ngoma baindorira, ngoma ya magachaira, rino fatsanendera, kambara magachaira, kutonga kwayo, kutonga kwayo, kutonga kwayo, kutonga kwayo, kutonga kwayo, kutonga kwayo. Aiwa hongore, herendende wasiga.
ZANU PF, Honorable General Retired Dr. C.G.D.N. Chwenga in absentia. The Honorable Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU PF, Honorable Colonel Retired K.C.D. Mohad again in absentia. Our Minister of Defense and Chairman of ZANU PF, Honorable O.C.Z. Nchinguri Kashiri. Honorable Minister of State for Harare Metropolitan Province, Honorable Charles Tarengwa. Minister of Youth, Empowerment, Development, and Vocational Training, and the Secretary for Youth Affairs, Comrade Machakaire. Members of the President Bureau who are here, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers who are here, members of ZANU PF Youth League, the Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. Martin Bushwaya, senior government officials, youth associations who are here, comrades and friends. It is my honor and privilege to be addressing you once again, barely a month since we met in Bulawayo province to celebrate the National Youth Day. Today, we are gathered to witness yet another great stride by the Second Republic in our endeavor to realize the development, empowerment and prosperity of the youth of our great fatherland, Zimbabwe. This event, which marks the official launch of the Presidential Youth Empowerment Scheme, is being held under the theme, Fuel Youth, Ignite the Future. This program includes aspects that resulted from the various interactions I have had with you, the youth, and the tours I have taken across provinces, which exposed me to your pressing needs and requirements. My administration is a listening government. You, the youth, spoke. I listened, and my government is delivering. This scheme is therefore yet another testament that my administration is indeed undertaking all-encompassing programs towards improving the quality of life of all our Zimbabwean people. As we march forward to realize Vision 2030, no one and no place will be left behind, regardless of age, gender, or where one lives. The aspirations and hopes of all the youth of our motherland, Zimbabwe, from Plumtree to Mutare and Surundu to Beitbridge, form the bedrock foundation and the main pillars of the projects and incentives that will commence under the Presidential Youth Empowerment Scheme. My dear comrades, the youth are the future, and you constitute a large portion of our country's total population. Your eagerness, your zeal and enthusiasm to participate in the social, economic and political affairs of our nation gives us as a party in government great pride. In undertaking programs of this nature, the Youth League is living up to the dictates of the party's constitution in Article 25. Section 325, subsection 1, enjoins you to mobilize the youth for the full participation in the political, social, cultural, and economic affairs of your motherland, Zimbabwe. Under Section 325 of Section 7, the Youth League also has a duty to promote, to foster, and encourage skills development and self-reliance among the youth, which is a code in our national constitution in Section 20, subsection B, and Section 20, subsection C. This program I'm launching today, therefore, dovetails with the spirit and letter of these provisions. The symbolic relations existing between the ruling party's Youth League and the Minister of Youth Empowerment, Development and Vocational Skills Training are mutually beneficial and serve one constituency, that is the youth. Following the establishment of the youth districts in government ministries and the ongoing quest to ensure a conducive, ease of doing business environment for the youth, noble strides are evident with regards to youth empowerment and inclusion in all sectors of our economy. To advance this endeavor, today I'm launching a $2 million Presidential Youth Empowerment Revolving Fund, which is earmarked to fund youth income generating projects. I'm giving you 72 tractors, 10 combine harvesters, 10 vehicles for provincial youth harvesters, 10 rigs for balls. In addition, I'm launching a $5 million Presidential Youth Mining Equipment Scheme. For the young artisanal miners. These two initiatives are just but a few of the many that will follow in due course. As you distribute these resources, I urge you to exercise high levels of morality and ethical consideration. The schemes must identify deserving and capable youth. No to favoritism or corruption. I want this to be an enduring and sustainable fund which benefits the majority of our country's youth. Hence, the $2 million fund must not be taken as a free and out, but administered as a revolving one that issues loans which are paid back for the benefit of many more people thereafter. The Youth Empowerment Bank will administer the fund. My government will be mobilizing more financial resources towards this initiative. Additionally, from the $50 million financing facility that my government is mobilizing to accelerate irrigation development for climate-proofing agriculture, $10 million will be reserved for the youth in agriculture. All this program unfolds, the Youth League national structures will be capacitated to offer technical assistance as well as monitor and evaluate progress of these schemes for sustainability. To this end, use of technology is the way to go to enhance productivity. I acknowledge youth development and empowerment strategic partners who have heeded our call for partnerships in resource mobilization for this scheme. Your unwavering support, my dear brothers, and patriotism is applauded. I challenge other market leaders, entrepreneurs, and patriotic citizens to come on board, support this noble idea that is empowering our next generation, including through the pursuit of business mentoring and the capacity building initiatives. Together, let us build our country brick by brick, stone upon stone. Nyika inovakwa, inotongwa, inonamatirwa. Hallelujah. Dear comrades, the ZANU PF government under leadership is walking the talk and delivering results to the people of our great motherland, Zimbabwe. As we continue to explore avenues to deliberately empower the youth, who are our future leaders, the Second Republic has appointed many young people into strategic areas of governance and decision making. This is designed to create an ideologically sound and experienced cadreship in all facets of our society. These young people are performing incredibly well so far. Well done. Furthermore, my administration has implemented tangible youth empowerment projects such as the piggery, heifer, and the poultry schemes, among others. In addition, land for both agriculture and housing has been availed and is currently being distributed to ensure that our youth can run profitable agricultural businesses and also build decent homes for themselves. Hard, honest work pays. While focus, discipline, and professionalism in all business endeavors are indispensable values for the success and prosperity of our nation. This culture should be preached and entrenched among you, our young people. Comrades, discipline, and the unity of purpose amongst the rank and file of the youth remain the compass for a united ZANU PF and a nation that is living in peace and harmony. The youth are the vanguard of the party. As such, you are called upon to remain patriotic, loyal, and united in defense of our colossal mass party, ZANU PF. To be sustainably empowered, moving in unison, and exhibiting high levels of discipline are critical components of this exercise. We are one united party and an indivisible nation. Let us continue to stand strong in defense of our freedom, our peace, and our independence. We are charting our own course towards a shared prosperity for all our people. In doing so, the youth should never forget our rich heritage and traditions as a proud African people. I once again congratulate the first batch of the program beneficiaries. I wish you all success in your various business endeavors. I urge you to continue with proactive forward planning and the promotion of results and benchmarks that will propel the overall prosperity of our country. Transparency and integrity in administering your projects is of utmost importance. Do not be found wanting in these respects. And the regional and continental levels, we have the SADC Vision 2050 and the AU Agenda 2063. In your business model, there is need to look beyond our own country into SADC region, continent and globally. The youth-owned businesses of Zimbabwe should situate themselves in this respect and play their part. Innovation, the use of emerging technologies and deployment of ICTs to create new product lines, penetrate value chains, and the global markets are now essential ingredients to realize business success. Don't be satisfied to remain a business in Murewa or Spin. I expect youth-led businesses to be up to the challenge of the modern world. In your various business fields, I urge you to constantly upskill and entrench a learning culture towards improving efficiencies and profitability. The importance of good environmental practices in all sectors of the economy cannot be overemphasized. I therefore call upon entrepreneurs and youth in business to be good citizens in the management of our environment, in your interaction with the communities, our cities and towns. To this end, the Youth League and the Minister of Youth should be more visible in the National Cleanup Days, which are set aside as the first Friday of every month. I hardly see you this. Okay. In the spirit of Ubuntu, Because we are, I exhort the youth of our beloved motherland in Zimbabwe to uphold the culture of volunteerism and community service in aid of the vulnerable, our elderly and disabled. You must also play your role in the development of community infrastructure as youth, such as roads, schools and clinics. In concluding, the youth are assured that my government will continue to prioritize well-coordinated and seamless grassroots-based youth empowerment programs. No one will be left behind. Vision 2030 is becoming a reality. Forward ever, backwards never. With these remarks, it is now my honor and privilege to declare the Presidential Youth Empowerment Scheme officially launched. ZANU PF, Pamberi nokubatana, Pamberi youth yakarongeka, pasi nemandu, Pamberi ZANU PF, Pamberi nokubatana, Pamberi ZANU PF, Pamberi nokubatana, Pamberi youth yedu, pasi nemandu, Pamberi ZANU PF, Pamberi nokubatana, Pamberi nokubatana, pasi nemandu. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe.
Are you ready? Are you ready? And the president is handing over the check of 200,000 euros. Welcome, President Mnangagwa.
Mberi na President Mnangagwa. Youth woye. 2030. Pasi nemandu.